Hey, muy buenas chicos, ¿qué tal? Estamos de vuelta en Kingdom con Deliverance y vamos a empezar la guardia. Salud 86%, si es que soy un cabestro. Solo me ocurre. Vale, el tal Nightingale, aquí está. Ruiseñor.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Saradzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself.
Ostras, ya se lo va
I'll
a
make sure
pasar.
you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
San Mateo. Marcos, Mateo, Lucas y Juan, los cuatro
It
evangelistas.
serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Leipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Cucumbers! Lovely cucumbers! Asparagus and fruit! Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them!
¿No me dice nada más? He fastidiado el diálogo, ¿me lo dices en serio?
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want you here.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Va a tener de todo más que yo, seguramente. Voy a decirle que le dé limosna. Voy a fallar, pero es que es lo que más rápido, en plan, tengo. Y así por lo menos subo algo de diálogo.
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a quotient yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's
Toma!
sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
Mañana va a estar de vuelta.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
¿Qué es lo importante?
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Oh, mira, tengo velocidad para caminar. Esto no lo sabía. Voy un poco más despacio que él, lo cual me importuna. Pero, nada mal, nada mal. Approves. Ah, no me deja pegarle. Bueno, bien, mejor. Así no se me escapa un clicazo.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
Uy. ¿Por qué va más rápido que yo corriendo? O sea, ¿por qué va más rápido que yo andando y más lento que yo corriendo? Me molesta.
And that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Que tengo trabajo, me da igual. Pillo ortigas en medio del trabajo.
Let's move along to the inner bailey.
No se va sin mí, no se va sin mí. Tengo el arco del... ¿por qué no tengo el arco de Hans? ¡Ay, no! Perdí en la espada. No tengo el arco.
Here's the ford. The blacksmith has some trouble. He's not working, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you. What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago.
course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Voy a comer del pote. Y nada me lo voy a impedir. ¿Dónde está el tío?
Rataje fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. Would you?
Now you... Quick, everyone, come here!
Pero, a ver.
The knees have
You'll
your
have to
foot.
answer for your law breaking.
No he hecho nada.
Darn it, laddie. Well, you won't forget this in a...
Damn it. Here's
Pago. No hice nada, bro.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
¿Jugamos a los datos o qué? Comamos un poco de queso.
That fool got me all worked up.
me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Pues ya va un doble 6, un triple 6. Cuádruple 6, chaval. Puntuar y pasar. Vamos a poner estos ya de paso. Total. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Por lo menos hoy la suerte me sonríe. No, hombre, no hagas eso. Bueno. No tires otra vez,
Your turn.
Solo tengo el 5. Puntuar y volver a tirar.
Coming right up.
1 y 5. El 5 vamos a pasar de él. Puntuar y volver a tirar. Y hay un 5, por lo menos sí que libramos. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nada. Olvídate. Pues entonces vamos a puntuar y pasar. Sin mucho jaleo. Hace bien.
I don't believe it.
No me lo puedo creer. Qué mala suerte. Vale. Solo vamos a sacar este. Y voy a volver a tirar. Podríamos haber sacado el 5 para 150, pero así tenemos más probabilidades de que no nos pase como a él. 5 y volver a tirar. Venga, va. Al final hice lo mismo que en la anterior tirada. 5 y pasar. Vamos subiéndole poquito a poquito, ya casi hemos ganado. En la primera ronda nos salió súper bien, así que no hay quien se pueda quejar. Oye, ¿y por qué no cogiste otro uno?
That's it. This'll be the one.
No tienes más. Qué desastre. Y vuelvo a tirar. Yo este tío no lo entiendo. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay! ¡Qué desastre! Qué flipo con la suerte de este hombre.
Finished.
Finished. Hombre, ya iba tocando. Venga, va, 300. Puntuar y pasar. Puntuar y pasar. No, puntuar y volver a tirar. Vamos a hacer así. Ahí hay otro 1, con lo cual ya me cundió la jugada. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Puntuar y volver a tirar. Venga, va. Dame algo bonito, hombre. Hay un 1, con lo cual no lo hemos liado del todo. Y puntuar y pasar. Victoria.
Enough. I'm done.
Enough. Me encantan estas cinemáticas. Tranquilitas. Demuestran que Henry es una persona humana. Juega, bebe,
Just one
se
more
relaja.
thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rataje we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the Rathouse. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Ok, vamos a cerrar.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rataje at night without a torch. Here, take
Ya
this
tengo
one.
27. Me encanta que estén cantando en checo, es súper guay. Se parecía a Bianca, dije yo, me cago en la leche. Luego tengo que venir a esta y cerrarla. Caray, es que el pueblo este es súper largo, De ancho no es mucho, pero de largo me cago en la leche. Tiene que ser bonito vivir en un pueblo medieval. Yo mismo soy de un pueblo medieval. Y el casco histórico es precioso. Pero no tiene nada que ver con hoy en día. 2, 3. Dijo 3 veces y ha sonado como 4. Si las contamos bien, y solamente le he pegado una tirada. Así que yo creo que deberíamos... ¡Pum! ¡Pum! ¡Pum!
I wouldn't say that.
Hombre, es el Hanush. Nightingale, ¿qué haces ahí?
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. no, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rataje.
No, it's Sir Hanush.
¡No!
Is he here? What? Is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
¡Epa! No, hombre, pero no te pegues con... Toca pegarse. Me la aspiro.
Give it up already.
Pero, bro, de verdad. ¿Sabes qué? Te voy a cascar de verdad. Oh. Tío, lo de los rodillazos, lo de los agarres y tal.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Ooh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Un viaje largo, se lo he visto por el medio del pueblo 2 o 3 veces hoy. No llevo la antorcha. ¿Por qué no llevo la antorcha? Me van a... Que me pueden multar. No es coña. Vale, pues vamos a ir a la taberna. Y vamos a dormir. Y descansar. Y todo eso. Es que no tengo arco y flechas, ¿cómo voy a cazar? Vamos a comer un poco. A ver, saciedad 95. Me como del potaje aquel y ya está. No me deja. Cocinar objeto, remolacha. Vamos a cocinar las 2 remolachas. A ver qué pasa, total. Remolacha hervida, tío. Nutrición 4. Yum, 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 yum. Pensé que al estar la remolacha ahí sería en plan remolacha, yo que sé, asada o una cosa de estas. Vamos a pedir otra noche en la posada. Vamos a cambiar nuestra ropa. Vamos a estar un poco tranquilos. En verdad debería ir hasta el molino del Peshek, pero bueno, es más cómodo estar por aquí. Se me han quitado las armas. ¿Qué pasa si os doy así? Plas. Hierba de San Juan. Hierba de San Juan. Vamos a guardar el arma. Bueno, parecía belladona, digo yo. LOL. Guardamos el hacha. La posada ya está ahí, que ya se la ve. Vamos a dormir. Y mañana nos vamos de caza con Sir Hans. Posadero. Sitio para dormir. Una noche. Fin del diálogo. Vale. Esta es la mía, si no recuerdo mal. Vale. Vamos a hacer inventario. Primero. Hierba de San Juan. Ortiga. Objetos. Aguamiel. Armadura. Deja la camisa. Cofia. Bufanda. El sombrero. Vamos a dejar el... No, el bacinete lo vamos a dejar. Porque ya me conozco yo la situación. Armas, voy a dejar una de las cachiporras y una de las antorchas. 3. Fuerza mínima 15. Es que esto es una salvajada, el hacha de batalla chapada. Vale. Armadura. Quiero la acolchada ligera, ya llevo una. Camisa vieja. Este... Vale. Vamos a hacer aquí una cosa. Armadura. Vamos a equiparnos la cofia acolchada ligera. Negra, perdón. Cuello de malla. Guantes de cazador. Tabardo decorado. Ya parezco otra cosa. Lo que no tengo son pantacas, tío. Necesito unos pantacas. Vale, vamos a dejar aquí la cofia, por ejemplo. Es que sin unos pantacas parezco un pordiosero. ¿Podré mangar unos pantacas por aquí? Es que los pantacas verdes no... Nah, no hay forma de pillar unos pantacas. Da igual. Vamos a dormir. Vamos a dejar el episodio aquí. Y mañana nos vamos a cazar con Sir Hans. Like, comentad, suscribiros, que es gratis. Compartid el vídeo con gente que le pueda interesar más Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nos vemos en la próxima. Chao, chao.